You want to call the police on them for having a barbecue on a Sunday.
I feel free! Back off!
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Okay. Put your feet in.
Ma'am, put your feet in so we can close the doors.
Okay. You're just going to close the door. You stay right there before we move.
Hey, calm down.
Hey, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Back up. Back up. Back up. Hold on. Hey, get your feet.
Get your foot back
Get
in
your
there.
foot back in there. Get your foot back in there. Ma'am.
Ma'am, we're going to have to tase you. You're not
I
going to
don't
like that.
understand what you're telling me.
Put your feet back in there. Bro. We're gonna have to secure in a different vehicle. Ma'am.
Absolutely ridiculous. Are you out of your mind? That woman, she was perfectly fine trying to push some early I can't think for myself. I have no idea. I was possessed. Get out of here with that. You know, it's just some people really act a fool and they're willing to showcase it at any given time. Jessica.
I love seeing, the aftermath of when a Karen acts up. We usually don't see this part where there's actually consequences and there's something happening with law enforcement. Just insane. She immediately, maybe, I don't know if I'm giving her too much credit here, but perhaps thought, oh, I can go for an insanity plea here. So let me just start acting crazy. Whenever I see these Karen videos, it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing to see. There's so many different ways, Karens exhibit casual racism. You could see your friends, like I was talking to my friends about this week. If you have white friends and you bring them around black friends, seeing them act differently, that's the most basic form of racism we see. It's the really casual type. Then there's, the overt racism. Then you have the Karens who are out in public, who are intentionally trying to cause problems, usually with working class people of color, trying to evoke a reaction. And I really think it's because for these, Karens, it's their self-perceived value in society comes from their place of privilege and nothing else. And so they spend their time making problems and exerting that privilege. I think about, Christian Cooper, the bird watcher, where the Karen harassed him and tried to evoke a reaction from him. It's also embarrassing to see videos where you've got a bunch of white people standing around doing nothing at all. Allyship means action. If you see someone acting up, trying to cause problems, and of course the Karen's going to be the first one to threaten to call the cops, but intervene, say something, say what you're doing is not okay. Usually there's a crowd of people around, and it's just wild to see the aftermath of a Karen interaction ending in, I'm going to go with being possessed by a demon. Maybe she was. Maybe she was.
Well, I think it's better than the excuse of Ambien, or at least it's far more entertaining. But it always kind of gets me too, because I don't know, it makes me think a little bit deeper about the potential of an insanity plea if you are possessed or if you proclaim to be possessed. I don't really think it worked for her, assuming she was actually prosecuted for whatever offenses that she was arrested for. But it is quite entertaining to watch. So the best wishes to her and whatever demon possessed her.